6 days after 15-year-old Nick was placed in the care of the Ministry of Children and Family Development, the teen was dead.
He died he was on his own at a caregiver's home, and my understanding is that he had a shoelace looped around the closet rod and stuck his head through the loop and turned himself around until he asphyxiated himself.
The Chilliwack teen was struggling with methamphetamine addiction, but he was getting help. Nick's father, Peter, says his son was put into a drug treatment program in Campbell River, where the ministry placed him with a host family temporarily. Peter says he was told his son would never be alone.
They weren't aware of Nick's self-harm history, nor his very recent relapse with meth.
How is that possible that he goes to live in their home, they're supposed to care for him, and they don't have critical information like that?
I'm not sure. We don't know. We're not sure why they didn't get the information. We were kind of frozen out of the process.
Nick Lang, Alex Gervais, Carly Fraser, and Paige, all with Aboriginal backgrounds, all dead after being cared for by the ministry.
I feel I was misled, and Nick's mom feels she was misled as well. We both were getting different information from the MCFD worker.
The ministry says there will be a review, but it's refusing to answer questions about this case, citing privacy laws. Peter Lang is demanding a public inquiry.
Having fun. And smiling. That's how I remember him.
He should have lived.
Yeah. He should be here still.
You're going to make sure something doesn't.
I'm not going to let it go. I'm not going to let it go because I don't want to see this happen. It's so painful to go through.
Romina Dea, Global News.
Well, BC's children's watchdog, Mary Ellen Turpel-Lafond, says the government is simply not providing enough resources for kids in crisis.
Well, what we need to really look at in this case, and we need to review it carefully, is understand why he wasn't in an inpatient treatment center. Those are few and far between, and not everybody has to be an inpatient, but some kids really do need to be there at least for a period of time, and then they need to step down. And we haven't built that seamless system. So again, we've got to learn, and these tragedies, this is the life of a young person that had their whole life ahead of them. And you know, a short time with addiction is something that you can recover from if you get the right support. So my heart goes out to this family. I'm sure they're left to pick up the pieces, and we should stand with them and help them in that process.